So what's going on, guys? It's your boy back at it again with another review. As you can tell, new setup, because I thought for new Doctor Who content I'm going to start using this as the backdrop. So here we are. So basically, the new B&M sets, the new Winter Wave, have been hitting the shelves, which is over the course of these next two videos. And we have a new TARDIS set, which is yet to be seen out in the wild yet. I haven't seen anyone pick up a TARDIS yet. So yeah, but right now we're going to be looking at one of the two free packs, because unfortunately I've searched all the B&Ms in my city, and unfortunately the only ones they have in are the 3 packs, which is a real shame because I have not seen a Dalek set out in the wild in the Ace 2 packs. I think it doesn't feel that long ago, but also it does feel quite a while ago, because I haven't seen any of the Power of the Daleks. But same, I didn't see any of the Power of the Daleks sets out in the wild. I didn't see any of the you probably can't see it, the Planet of the Daleks. I was pointing out the Planet of the Dalek sets and the Death of the Dalek sets. I haven't seen any of them out in the wild. If anyone has seen any of them out in the wild, let me know. The first of the 3 packs that I want to show you is the brand new Series 1 inspired set. We haven't had any Series 1 style figures in quite a while. I think the last one we had maybe was the last B&M set, which came with the Doctor, Rose, and the Grey Auton. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do in the comments below. But the new one that we have is right here. As you can tell there, we have the brand new set, which comes with 2 9th Doctor variants and a new Rose Tyler. So we have the hologram Doctor from The Parting of the Ways. We have Rose, which is inspired by her look at the end of Aliens of London, World War III, I think that's what the look is. But some people argue that it looks like the hoodie she has in Rose. I think it looks more like the version she has in the 2-part with the Slovene, personally. And then we have a brand new 9th Doctor head sculpt, which is incredible because we've been on the same 9th Doctor head sculpt since 2005, basically. I think they retooled it slightly from the Disco one, maybe, to fit on the newer body. But yeah, no, it's crazy that we've had the 9th Doctor head sculpt for so long, and now that we've finally got a brand new one. So yeah, here it is in the box. I thought I'd do a quick little roundup on what I think of these figures here. So I'm going to quickly obviously show them here. So they come in their standard display box here, as normal, as you saw in the classic 3 pack. I wonder what these sets will look like once the new 60th anniversary logo starts hitting advertisements, because it already has on Big Finish, you know. I wonder what that's going to look like for these bad boys here. Also, I forgot to mention that the 9th Doctor is based on his appearance from the Slovene 2-parter as well. It's got his purple variant jumper, which the last time we saw that was in the 13 Doctor set. So it's a re-release with a new head sculpt, so that is actually one for which I think can benefit people who missed out on the set and people who obviously want new 9th Doctor variants. And personally, the variant I want the most is the Father's Day variant. Well, I think now they have a new body. I think is the perfect time for a re-release of that figure, just because obviously the one's on the old figure, so technically that's an old exclusive. The original San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one is on the old sculpt, and that would be on the new one, so maybe they could technically get around the exclusivity deal. Maybe, who knows? Because that's obviously, it's a very rare figure, and it's very hard to come by. I haven't seen it personally for quite a while, but yeah. Anywho, I'm going to get these out of the box and let's just get a closer look, really. So stay tuned for more. So here we have a quick closer look at the box, the figures in the box. I do apologise about the ring light. There you go, you can see the new 9th Doctor sculpt there, the Rose, and the new Holo Doctor as well. Obviously housed in the standard limited edition box sets that we've been seeing. All your information there. I'll just hold it for a sec if you want to pause that and give that a read. But yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to open up this set and get a close look at the figures. So here we have the brand new figures out of the box, and I must say, I do quite like this set. So even though this set feels a bit like, I don't know, this feels a bit nostalgic, I'm not going to lie to you, because this feels like a lot of figures we've already seen before, but I don't know, it's kind of nice in a way, because these are variants that, it's ones that we've wanted for ages, and then sort of ones that you think, why haven't they done it sooner, you know? It makes sense. So, first off, we're going to start with the Holo Doctor, which is based on the old, which sculpt-wise is based on the older model, older sculpt here. This is the Toys R Us 2-pack here, with just the black black jacket. And also here's an older B&M variant, that Ninth Doctor 3-pack that I was talking about earlier. As you can tell, the head sculpt on this one is, I'd say, is arguably the weakest, whereas this one and this one can clearly tell they're very similar. But yeah, so this is the old Christopher Eccleston body sculpt and everything that we've been seeing over the last few years in the re-releases and over again in the 11 Doctors set and the like the Tesco's packs and blah blah blah. We saw them for ages. It's very nice to have this Hollow Doctor variant because, as you can tell, he has these black stripes effect over him as he's like a relay effect. But yeah, the last time that we had a figure like this was the David Tennant BBC Shop exclusive one, which is was quite a while ago actually. So it's very nice that we have this new variant here. It looks very strange, doesn't he, with those you can see the joints when you open the jacket, so it's nice that the jacket's there to hide the ball bit like the joint variants. But yeah, no, it's very nice. The heads on the other hand is a bit strange. I don't know if it's the eyebrows or whatever. I think it is on the side. It can sometimes, I don't know, the way you look at it, it can look very interesting, very strange. But yeah, no, that's a closer look at that. And yeah, there you go, there's the jackets and the boots, articulation, the joints, like that. You know, all the way, like the standard, just like the standard Ninth Doctor, basically, like we've been seeing over the last fair few years. But yeah, no, this is a lovely variant to actually add to the collection because we haven't seen anything like this for quite a while. And you know, to see this as the Ninth Doctor, and as he's my second favourite Doctor of all time, this is a very, very welcome addition to the collection. And yeah, the two-parter at the end of season 1 always breaks me. But yeah, this is a lovely variant to have into the collection. But yeah, I'm going to move on to the next figure, which is the re-release of Rose. So here we have Rose. We have had 2 Rose figures in the entire history of the character options line. And my original Rose is right here. And she is looking a little worse for wear, because she's been with me from the original wave. This is from that original wave, the single-carded version of her, which I got from my parents years and years ago. So it's nice to now actually have a new variant of her in the collection, because like obviously she's got a jacket all the way around as well. Yeah, nice colours and stuff like that. I really like the shading of the blue on the jeans. It's like much more realistic than like this. This looks like a toy basically, where this is actually looking more like an action figure. At least like it's trying to get more of that realism in like the hair and stuff like that. I don't know what face, like they both don't really look like Billie Piper, but then they sort of have they have like a weird waxwork feeling about them. Like it's like they've copied a waxwork picture of Billie Piper instead of just a picture, you know? That makes sense. It's very strange. But yeah, no, I do really like this new variant. I do love the colour patterns and the way, like, it just, yeah, it's very, very nostalgic to have another variant of this Rose. And it's nice to have a new version of her to put on the shelf. But there's not really too much to say. It's basically the same articulation on the figure, just like the legs don't really move that much as there, and then just at the arms. This is really stiff on this one, but as you can tell, actually, you can move it like that one. So she can put that one up, but then that one's sort of can't. So there you go. She's sort of ready to kick some ass. Like, what do you want? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the Rose Tyler figure. Not really too much to say on that. It's just a nice little repaint, isn't it? But yeah. And finally, we have this bad boy, who is the brand new sculpt of Christopher Eccleston, which we are very lucky to see, because I don't know, it's just very nice to see a new head sculpt for Christopher Eccleston. I think what they would basically why they said they did this head sculpt is because they saw the old one was getting a bit too soft, and because it'd been used so many times. So basically, it was time to do some retooling and reshaping. So they had a chance to work out some of the kinks. So yeah, basically, I think if the I reckon if the head sculpt wasn't too soft, they would have probably just done this figure as a standard re-release with the same head sculpt as the previous one. But I'm glad that it didn't, because then we got this lovely version of the Ninth Doctor. But this is also technically a re-release, because we have seen this variant of this figure before, because it's based from the Aliens in London with this purple variant, and here we've had that before in the 13 Doctor set, which is technically was not that widely available, because it was going up for like £200, wasn't it? Because it's obviously 13 figures, which they retailed at what, 10 quid back, 10 quid in a day. But yeah, no, I can't remember how much it was. It was 150, can't remember, but it was a lot of money still. This version is so much better because just the head sculpt in general, like the eyebrows look very naturalistic, like actually look realistic and stuff like that. And that look, just in like that, it looks so much more like Christopher Eccleston. Whereas this one, look at these slug eyebrows that we've got going on here. Like this again looks more like a waxwork of Christopher Eccleston. So this figure feels now so redundant compared to this one because just like turning him around, like the detailing on the jacket is ridiculous. Like, oh my days. Like, I'm sorry, I'm always dropping these figures, but yeah. But it's like, yeah, look at the detailing on the jacket. Look at that. That's incredible. And there's a nice shade of purple on the inside as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is my favourite of the figures in the set, I must admit. It's a very lovely variant, and I'm very happy to have this. Like, the shading of the blue is so much more realistic. Like, these grey pants do not look it. Like, this weird shading on here as well. The purple jumper is very bright, where it was more of a darker purple, which is so yeah. This newer version is a much welcome addition to the collection, because overall it is a fantastic variant of Christopher Eccleston, and it's hands down just become probably the best Christopher Eccleston figure in my opinion. But yeah, overall, looking at the set again, I do really like this set. Like, compared to the last one, like the last free packs we were getting, I feel like this one has a little bit more creativity in it. I don't know, it feels a little bit more bolder, feels like there's a little bit more money in it, you know. Either way, I really like this set. But yeah, you let me know in the comments below if you did really like this, if you've got this set, or if you've going out your way to try and get this. But yeah, that being said, guys, I hope you have a good one, and yeah, peace out. Bye.